Saint Maria Goretti, the girl who forgave her killer. She was just 11 years old when she faced one of the greatest trials imaginable. Her courage, purity, and forgiveness made her one of the youngest saints in the Church. This is the story of Saint Maria Goretti, the girl who chose heaven over sin and forgiveness over hatred. Maria Goretti was born in 1890 in a small Italian village called Corinaldo. She was the third of 7 children in a poor but devout farming family. Life was hard. Her father died of malaria when she was just 9, leaving her mother, Assunta, to raise the children. Maria took on much of the household work, caring for her siblings and helping her mother with strength beyond her years. Though poor and uneducated, Maria had a deep love for God. She never complained, prayed the rosary daily, and even at her young age, received Holy Communion with great devotion. Her purity of heart was evident to everyone who knew her. The Goretti family lived in a farmhouse with another family, the Serenellis. One of them, Alessandro Serenelli, a troubled 20-year-old, began to harbor sinful desires toward Maria. She resisted his advances and told him repeatedly that such acts were against God and would send him to hell. Maria's innocence only made her more determined to protect her purity. On July 5, 1902, while her mother and siblings were out working in the fields, Alessandro tried once more to force himself on Maria. When she resisted, telling him she would rather die than sin, he attacked her with a knife. She was stabbed 14 times. Gravely wounded, she was rushed to the hospital. In her final hours, Maria's faith shone brightest. When asked if she forgave Alessandro, she said clearly, "Yes, for the love of Jesus I forgive him, and I want him with me in heaven." The next day, on July 6, 1902, Maria died of her wounds. She was just 11 years old. Alessandro was sentenced to 30 years in prison. For a long time he was unrepentant, filled with anger. But one night Maria appeared to him in a dream, handing him 14 lilies, one for each stab wound. The lilies did not wither. From that moment Alessandro's heart changed. He repented, served his sentence faithfully, and after his release went to Maria's mother to beg forgiveness. Assunta forgave him, saying, "If my daughter forgave you, how can I not?" Alessandro later became a lay brother in a Capuchin monastery and lived a life of penance until his death in 1970. In 1950, Pope Pius XIV canonized Maria Goretti as a saint, calling her a martyr of purity. Over 250,000 people attended the ceremony, the largest crowd ever at a canonization at that time. Among them was her mother, Assunta, the only mother to ever witness her child's canonization. St. Maria Goretti's story is not just about tragedy. It is about faith, courage, and above all, forgiveness. She teaches us that holiness is possible at any age, that purity is worth defending, and that forgiveness can transform even the hardest hearts. Her life asks us, when faced with temptation, will we choose heaven? And when wronged, will we forgive as Maria forgave?